Hey everybody, welcome in. If this is your first video with me, welcome back if it is not. Either way, I am so excited that you're here, and I'm really grateful that you've decided to spend just a little bit of your day with me today. Today, we are going to do a Mickey Loot unboxing. So this is an A-Ticket monthly subscription box. I'm sure you're probably confused as to why I'm getting a monthly subscription box. I was a little bit too. We will talk about all of that. And we're gonna get into the products and we're gonna get into everything that's happening. So if you are interested in learning more, then let's get started. I'm Rachel and this is Attainable Disney. All right guys, so first things first, I'm gonna say I'm losing daylight fast here. So sorry if the lighting is like all over the place, but I'm gonna make it work. Yes, so we're going to be talking about my A-Ticket subscription box today. This is my June subscription box. I am filming this in September. So if you guys remember back in May, I got a few boxes sort of rapid back to back. I, at that point, was sort of under the impression that they were caught up with the big backlog and that I was gonna be getting all of my boxes. Those few boxes I got in May, I was really excited about, and so I was feeling really positive. So I unpaused my monthly subscription. I was charged for a June box, and then very shortly after that, I realized that things were not going in the direction I thought they were, and so I paused my subscription again. So frankly, I kind of forgot that I even had a regular monthly box coming. This is a June box. I was charged in June. It just arrived in September, so from payment to door, it was 79 days. I'm not talking about that anymore. Make of that what you will. I have 3 other boxes on order. All are limited edition theme boxes that were ordered before this. Make of that what you will. So let's talk about the items. Like I said, A-Ticket subscription, and it was a Star Wars theme box. Way back in January when I had originally signed up for the monthly subscription, I had asked Mickey Loot, because I wanted, the Disney subscription, like the Marvel one and the Star Wars one, because I love all of those things. But, and they offer them as separate subscriptions. And I was like, can I have all of them in one? And they were gracious enough to do that for me. So my monthly boxes we're rotating through that, right? So 1 month I would get a Disney box, 1 month I would get a Marvel box, 1 month it would be Star Wars, etc., etc. I didn't really get a lot of monthly boxes. Very shortly after I joined Mickey Loot, things happened. So yeah, so this is the first monthly subscription Star Wars box that I got from them. So the first item is these Star Wars socks. So it's 2 pairs of socks. You can see one's got the Millennium Falcon and it says "I know" in a repeating pattern, and then the other one's got the Rebel Alliance symbol and it says "I love you" in the repeating pattern. Right, we know the famous line, "I love you, I know." Right? Okay. The next item is a Starbucks Star Wars mug. It says it is from the Starbucks Been There series, Explore the Outer Reaches and Beyond, Batuu. So we know that Batuu is basically Galaxy's Edge, right? That's the planet that Galaxy's Edge is on. So on the mug, you can see the Millennium Falcon. You can see buildings that look very similar to a lot of the stores and stuff that are at Galaxy's Edge, which I think is really cool. Oh look, they even have RX-24, because he made the move from Star Tours over to Oga's. Cute. And then the last item is this Droid Depot Pin. And it's got this little movable part in the back. Sorry, it's hard to do without seeing, but you can see C-3PO pops out the one side and then he boop. Yep, let me see. And that little RX pops out the other side. Cute, right? And I would say this one's very heavy, because this is pin on pin on pin, right? Because it's this, it's 2 layers, because it's a door and then the guy in the middle. So this is very heavy. Here's the spoiler sheet. You can see the mug and the pin are marked as park items. Total value of the box, $54.88. I paid $40. I have nothing to hide, so I share my spoiler sheet. So let's talk about how I feel about the stuff. So overall, I actually don't dislike these items. I like the mug. I like that it has all like the icons on it. It's very reminiscent of like Galaxy's Edge. Reminds me of a place that I'd rather be all the time. So I like the mug. The socks are like very much out of my preferences, but I actually don't hate them. Mike really likes them. The pin, again, very much out of my preferences, but also like cute. So I'm not like too mad at it. I feel like I've kind of talked the pin thing to death a little bit, but basically, if any of you guys collect pins, you know that you kind of have to have kind of specific pin preferences because there are so many pins. They can very quickly sort of take over your life. I mean, right, you just kind of, I don't know, you can't just collect any pin that you like. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if you do that, you just will have 900 million pins, and so you kind of have to narrow it down. And I do not collect Star Wars pins. I own 0 Star Wars pins kind of for that reason. So although I like this pin, I like this pin, I would see this pin in a store and like it. I probably wouldn't buy it just because it doesn't really fit my collection, but I don't hate it. So just to review, I will read to you, I've got my laptop in front of me. I will read to you right from my mickeyloot.com preferences. So in reference to Star Wars, I say my favorite characters are Dio, Poe, Rey, the Child, Mandalorian, Galaxy's Edge, BB-8, Ewoks, droids in general. For pins, I only want Coco, Sleeping Beauty, Baymax, Marvel, Jasmine, and Onward. So, yes, this is droids, right? I mean, yes, like I said, I like droids, but it really doesn't fit my pin collection. Also, under the section where it says least favorite characters, Princess Leia is listed. Shoot me, whatever. Okay. So I feel sort of similar to how I felt with the 101 Dalmatians box. The items don't like exactly fit my preferences, but I don't hate them either. Like I feel like they're cute, they're fine. I don't hate them, they don't make me angry, but I'm not like over the moon excited about them as I have been with other boxes. Like if you look at my Mickey Loot, like my Marvel unboxing from Mickey Loot, those items were spot on with my preferences and I was very excited about all of those things. These things seem a little bit more generic, so I'm like less excited about them. As I mentioned at the top of the video, it took 79 days to get to me, and that there are 3 other boxes I ordered before this that are not here. So that continues to not make sense to me, and there continues to be no communication about that. There continues to be nothing. I don't know. Whatever. You know, I said that I was going to review every Mickey Loot box that came to my house, and I was going to be honest, and I am. And so, this is my honest review of this situation. Like, I don't hate these items. I don't love them. I don't hate them. It took 79 days to get here. I'm not happy about that. But Mickey Loot obviously does not care about that, and that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but whatever. I mean, I think that there's a lot of other stuff kind of going on that, even as I'm sitting here right now, that I don't even really know if I want to get into. So I'm gonna say this. There's a lot more stuff that I could get into, but I don't want to, just because it's just messy and yucky and doesn't feel good, and I don't need to, okay? I'm making these videos for like review purposes and like for information purposes and to share experiences with people, it is very clear that different people have different experiences with Mickey Loot. And there very much seems to be a sort of chosen group, and then there's sort of the rest of us. And so I think it would be easy for me to say, like, I hate Mickey Loot, I don't want to deal with them anymore, I'm not going to make any more videos about their stuff. You know, I paid for their boxes, I can't get my money back, I'm just going to get my stuff and move on. I'm not going to do any more videos or like put any more videos out about them. And what I think is important is that there's a counter voice, and I think it's important that sort of us mortals, those of us who are not the chosen inner circle, who get boxes with 4 times the value, who get extra magic items consistently, who get our boxes on time all the time, right? Who get the A+ service, who get the A+ items, who get our things very fast, right? Those of us who are just the mortals, not the chosen. I think it's important that our voices are heard, right? Someone who's considering purchasing could search for this company, could see those videos, and could assume that that's the service that everyone gets. And I think it's very important people know that that's not true. And what I want to be very clear about is that I don't think that that is necessarily, like, those people who make those videos have that experience. I don't think that they're lying about their experience. I don't think that they're being shady. I don't think that they are in cahoots. I don't think that they are whatever, right? I think that they have created a friendship or some type of personal experience, or they have spent enough money, or they, whatever the situation is, their experience is different than the rest of ours. I imagine it probably has a lot to do with not complaining, but I don't know. So, like, I understand why, if that was my experience, I'd probably be very happy too. And so I just think it's important that those of us who receive like the regular service and get regular boxes continue to show what that's like. You know, there are people who are putting out videos with limited edition themes that came out months and months after, like, boxes like I'm still waiting on. I don't know, it's become very, very clear to me that different people get very different experiences. And so when there seems to be this like big divide, I see how it has sort of come about sort of organically, right? Like it makes sense because different people are just having such different experiences. And it seems to get the good experience, you kind of have to earn that. I don't know, that's how I feel. That's where I'm at. Like I said, I still have 3 more boxes coming. Theoretically, they were ordered back in May. So from what I understand, there was a plan in place to get all of the boxes from before June. They were supposed to be all shipped before Mickey Loot went to Paris in August. Obviously that did not happen. I was in their Facebook group and I asked for like an update on that, like towards the end of the month of August, and they kicked me out of the Facebook group. Didn't provide an answer and then kicked me out. Sorry, I don't know, maybe this video is not as like juicy as the other ones, but I've said all I can say. The items are average. I like the mug. The other items are not necessarily within my preferences. They're like sort of actively outside of my preferences, but they're fine. Took 79 days to get to me. Also came in a Walmart.com box. That's that, guys. So thanks for joining. There will be more. Like I said, I've still got 3 on order, so theoretically they will get here at some point in life, and I'm gonna make videos about those and continue to share my thoughts and continue to share my experiences. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know, I don't know, are you guys still getting boxes? Are you still waiting on boxes? Has your experience changed? I appreciate the last few videos. I feel like we've had some really good conversation in the comments. You know, all very respectful, even when disagreeing. And so I look forward to continuing that. So just let me know kind of where you guys are at. I'm interested to hear, okay? And I will see you in the next one. Bye.